Hello, this is Marie-France here from Healthy Cooking for Food Lovers. I will make today some sprouted lentils, and so they are just so nice and easy to do, so simple, and it's so healthy and delicious. Now we have our lentils. I'm using some green lentils. I'm gonna use all of this, and it's gonna make quite a lot when you see the finish. So with any of the lentils or peas or any dried chickpeas, whatever, it's important to wash them thoroughly first. So I'm gonna just use, normally you can run them under the clear water. So I'm just gonna use the strainer and just wash it, and then simple and easy. Can't wait to show you because you're gonna want to make this. So just gonna shake that water off a little bit, and then now we're just gonna put them in a jar. I'm using this canning jar here. Run over. Voila. So hey, look how much is here, and when we finish it's gonna be probably around like that much. So now we're gonna just fill up this jar with nice filtered water and let it soak. So this is gonna soak until tomorrow for about 24 hours, just with the water soaking like that. I'm placing the top on right now. So this is the canning jar, as I said, but we're not gonna need this part. We're gonna leave that aside, and we're gonna use a cheesecloth on top, and then you can easily screw your top on. And what I like to do is to just cut the excess. We don't need to open it until it's finished, a couple of days. So they're gonna stay here on my bench until tomorrow, and then we'll come back and show you what's the next step. Here's our lentils, and they have been just soaking for 24 hours. So now we need to empty this water and let them sprout. And that's why I use a cheesecloth like this. We just can empty the water like this. Now I would do that on the tap, so normally. So what we need to do is just rinse them off a couple of times, and then I will just put some nice filtered water, mix it a little bit, rinse them out, empty the water. So we can do that a couple of times, just rinse them and then empty the water, and then we're gonna leave them to sprout for another 2 days. So it takes about 3 days normally. Empty the water. Now remember, the first day we let them soak. Now no more water. We empty all the water out of it. They've been rinsed, and then it's okay to come and do that maybe two, 3 times during the day, and then for another 2 days, or until we see that they're sprouting. Sometimes it depends on how the temperature inside your house. Now it's important not to put that on the sunlight, not on the window side. It has to be just on your bench, on your kitchen bench, and with no more water inside at all. So I'm shaking it so all the water comes out, just to make sure that there's no water. So I'm just gonna let it sit like this on the bench, and just from time to time just make sure I shake it up, and then leave it for another 2 days. We'll see you back here when they're ready. Our lentils are ready. It's the 3rd day of sprouting. I can show you now how nice it is. We're gonna see the little sprouting. Look at this. Wow, they are so perfect. Now, sprouted lentils, they are half the carb content than cooked lentils. So it's a good way to eat your lentils. It's a great source of protein. It's got iron in it, it's got copper, manganese, and many more good properties. So it's very, very healthy. It's of course vegan, and so it can be used in sandwiches, in wraps, in salads. We can make it in a vegan stew or even a veggie burger. So there's many ways we can use the sprouted lentil. So what I'm making now is just, because they're ready like this, we can just keep them like that, even in this jar. Put the jar in the fridge, and when you're ready, you just put a little bit on your salads or use it for your veggie burger, whatever you want to make with it. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to season it a little bit, make it just like a little salad, and then we can use it to accompany different meals, whatever you want. But let's make it very, very simple, and we can keep it in the fridge like this for 3 or 4 days, 5 days, no problem. So what I'm gonna do first is prepare our dressing here, and then we'll put our lentils with just a few simple ingredients. So let's start our dressing. Very, very, very simple. We're gonna have the juice of half a lemon here, just a half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, not too much because it's quite strong, and some olive oil, just about a tablespoon of olive oil here. And we're just gonna mix this together, our dressing. So we're just gonna beat it up a little bit. So it's important when you do the dressing to mix it properly first, so all the ingredients are in there. Okay, dressing is ready. So now we're ready to just add all our other ingredients. So with the lentils, I'm gonna put a French shallot, that's this one here. And you see, very often they are twins, huh? When we get the French shallot. So I took just half of this one, just a little bit here. So we're gonna put that in, French shallot. And I have here just a small clove of garlic. So we just don't want to overpower this, so I just put a little bit here, just a small clove of garlic. And then we're gonna put some capers in here. Now there's this beauty here. It's just a small little pepper that we grew in our garden, and they're just this pale yellow, but they're not strong at all. They're not spicy, but if you're into spicy, you can use the nice red chili. That would be lovely with this as well. But we just use this little yellow one here, and everything is chopped really fine. So it's gonna mix all together. So I have a whole one of those little pepper, and I have just a little bit of celery here, just a couple of small branch of celery, and I use the one that was white, so it's just nice and soft. And we have also some fresh parsley here. So we're gonna just mix all this together here. Let's just add all our lentils here, salt and pepper, and our beautiful lentil salad is ready. So just mix all those ingredients together here. That's gonna be ready to serve. We can eat that with anything. Put it in a nice bowl like that. Just a nice little parsley on top to serve. And we have our sprouted lentils ready. And we can keep this, it's gonna even taste even better tomorrow, when all the garlic and the shallots and everything mixes together. So we can keep that for a couple of days, and it's delicious and super healthy. Bon appetit!